We play with the toys the gods give us. We sail for Troy in 3 days. This war will never be forgotten, nor will the heroes who fight in it.
Our names, familiar in their mouths as household words. Harry the King, Bedford and Exeter, Warwick and Talbot, Salisbury and Gloucester be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. This story shall the good man teach his son.
Signed in June of 1919, the Treaty of Versailles ended the state of war between Germany and the Allied powers. Treaty. Considered harsh by many and too lenient by others, the Treaty of Versailles forced Germany to accept sole responsibility for causing the war. Germany was therefore forced to make reparations to the price of $32 billion, which equals roughly $393 billion today. In addition, Germany's economy was already in complete disarray. Because of this, a good portion of the compensation took the form of coal, steel, and agricultural products. Germany was also made to cede large areas of its territory and to surrender control of its colonies. The treaty proved unpopular with many, especially throughout Germany. The country initially refused to sign the treaty, claiming the war guilt clause was a violation of honor. However, Germany was offered no other option and eventually signed the treaty under a new government. Popular opinion theorized that the failure of the German public to support the war was akin to stabbing the country in the back. The Jewish people received the majority of the blame, with many claiming they sold Germany out to the Allies. This stab in the back legend proved instrumental in the rise of the Nazi Party and the political ascension of Adolf Hitler in the years that followed. At the time of the signing, many believed the treaty did nothing to pacify or permanently weaken the Germans. Because of this, the Treaty of Versailles was widely expected to lead to future conflict. The French Field Marshal Ferdinand Foch famously claimed, "This is not peace, it is an armistice for 20 years."
The stag in the forest runs free, but gather together to greet the storm. Tomorrow belongs to me. The branch of the linden is leafy and green. The Rhine gives its goat to the sea, but somewhere a glory awaits unseen. Tomorrow belongs to me. The babe in his cradle is closing his eyes. The blossom embraces the bee, but soon says a whisper, arise, arise, tomorrow belongs to me. Oh, father and mother,
control them?
Okay, good. Put the village behind her.
Give me some flames. How about some screaming?
Screaming's good.
Some sound of screaming? Oh, you know, it might be good is ooh-ah sirens.
What the hell is ooh-ah?
You know, ooh-ah, Anne Frank.
Oh, okay. That's good, yeah.
Find us the Anne Frank sirens.
Oh, that's chilling. Good. That gives me goosebumps.
Find us the ooh-ahs.
Hello? Uh-huh.
You're doing fine. Could she be running across a bridge? She's running across a burning bridge. We'll need some water.
Oh, is it a stream?
No, I think...
A pond?
No, I think it's a calico kitten. She's running across with the kitten. Can we have a calico kitten, please? Floyd, punch in a calico kitten. I have 19 screens here. I can't see one calico kitten.
The thinking is, as of this moment, a small calico kitten, sir.
Calico kitten.
Okay.
There it is. We have a small calico kitten, sir. Calico.
What?
The president wants a white one.
He wants a white one. A white? Let me talk to him.
He's mobilizing the 6th Fleet.
Connie, can I please talk to him?
He's mobilizing the 6th Fleet.
Why do I hate it when they start to meddle? Can we have a white one, please? He wants a white one.
Thank you.
Are we ready yet?
How soon do you think we'll be able to get this cut?
Oh, we're going to be done in about 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, that's good. We can link that to the press. They can downlink it on Telstar 401 Transporter 21.
Makes you glad you've lived this long.
And this just in, a Newsbreak special report from the Albanian front. We've just received information that the young Albanian national fleeing in this video is attempting to escape terrorist reprisals in her village. America has seldom witnessed a more poignant picture of the human race.
Oh, you're the man.
To the beginning.
Beginning.
Great beginning.
Oh,
Got your card.
But Americans were unmoved and unwilling to take on another faraway war against battle-hardened fanatics.
Very few Americans knew what Kuwait was when the invasion took place, and the odds are they didn't care much that Iraq had invaded Kuwait. They probably couldn't even find it on a map, for the most part. Americans are famously ignorant of geography. So this war very much had to be sold to the American people in order to convince them to intervene militarily.
One story in particular confirmed the callous brutality of the invaders.
They stole the incubators and threw the babies out of the incubators.
22 newborn babies were in incubators at Adan Hospital, and the troops, the Iraqi troops, turned off the oxygen of those incubators.
The story was reported and repeated, and even without confirming evidence, became part of the case for a war in response to Saddam's aggression. Then in Washington, before the Congressional Human Rights Caucus, co-chairman John Porter of Illinois and Thomas Lantis of California presented the first eyewitness to the incubator report. She was a 15-year-old schoolgirl, and her story shocked an audience that extended far beyond the hearing room.
While I was there, I saw the Iraqi soldiers come into the hospital with guns. They took the babies out of the incubators. Took the incubators and left the children to die on the cold floor.
Her story put a pitiful human face on testimony. The President repeated the incubator story 6 times in his verbal war against Saddam.
And they had kids in incubators, and they were thrown out of the incubators so that Kuwait could be systematically dismantled.
Daylight brings only the digging of yet more graves as bodies...
Soon there were reports of mass burials of premature babies in Kuwait, dumped from incubators which were then trucked to Baghdad.
The Iraqis tore the respirators from their incubators.
We had to bury many of people.
And the story didn't just have an impact in the U.S. The United Nations convened a rare public forum.
The hardest thing was burying the babies.
Will those
in a vote 2 days later, the UN approved the use of force against Iraq. U.S. Congress was preparing to authorize military force.
Teach us that now is the time to check the aggression of this ruthless dictator whose troops have bayoneted pregnant women and have ripped babies from their incubators in Kuwait.
Liberation of Kuwait has begun.